Certainly, it's disappointing to see that GM decided to lay off these workers.
It's a great disappointment. Obviously, the president indicated his own disappointment.
The White House expressing disappointment today, a day after General Motors announced major job cuts coming to its operations here in Canada at its Oshawa plant and also in the U.S. Now, the move is a major blow to the U.S. president, who has made beefing up the U.S. auto industry a top priority. And now, a new threat from the U.S. president.
I'm not happy about it.
Trump speaking yesterday shortly after GM announced the cuts. Today, the U.S. president using stronger language, tweeting very disappointed with General Motors and their CEO for closing plants in Ohio, Michigan, and Maryland. Nothing being closed in Mexico and China. The U.S. saved General Motors, and this is the thanks we get. We're now looking at cutting all GM subsidies, including for electric cars. General Motors made a big China bet years ago when they built plants there and in Mexico. Don't think that bet is going to pay off. I am here to protect America's workers. Sanders was asked to weigh in on Trump's tweets that went online while she was still at the podium.
I don't know that there's a specific timeline. As he said, he's looking into what those options might look like. The president wants to see American companies build cars here in America.
Also on Twitter, in a series of posts this morning, Trump slamming the Russia probe led by Robert Mueller, calling it a phony witch hunt. Hours after Mueller's team revealed in a court filing that Trump's former campaign manager, Paul Manafort, lied on a variety of subjects to the special counsel investigating Russia's interference in the 2016 election, breaching his plea agreement. Manafort's lawyers say he did not breach the deal. A looming question, will Trump pardon Manafort? The former campaign chairman was convicted of financial fraud over the summer and could spend the rest of his life in jail.
The president said this morning that Robert Mueller is ruining people's lives. Is he considering a pardon for Paul Manafort or for others who were prosecuted, have been prosecuted?
I'm not aware of any conversations for anyone's pardon involving this process at all.
And new today, The Guardian reporting Manafort held secret talks with WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange. One meeting came just months before the site released a stash of Democratic emails. And Manafort denies any involvement in the hack.